A divine message has been sent specifically for you today. You've been feeling strange lately, unexpected chills, waking up thinking of someone, or feeling watched when no one is there. These aren't random feelings. Your spiritual guides have been trying to reach you about something important happening in your life right now. Someone close to you recently experienced an intense emotional moment that changes everything. This person broke down crying uncontrollably while telling a family member about their connection with you. This wasn't just ordinary tears. This was deep, soul-level emotion that shocked everyone present. The spiritual significance of this moment is why this message has found you today. The divine timing couldn't be more perfect. Your guides need you to understand what this emotional revelation means for your life path and why it happened exactly when it did. The tears shed over you were connected to something much deeper than anyone realized. The person who broke down, crying about you, is someone you already know and see regularly. This isn't a stranger or distant acquaintance. It's someone who plays an active role in your current life. Their emotional breakdown happened recently, within the past few weeks. It caught everyone by surprise, including the family member who witnessed it. This wasn't planned or expected. It erupted from deep within their soul when your name came up in conversation. What started as a normal talk quickly transformed when this person couldn't hold back the overwhelming emotion they feel about you. They tried to explain your connection but could only manage broken sentences between tears. The family member who witnessed this was completely shocked by the intensity of emotion. They had no idea the connection between you ran so deep. This person has been carefully hiding their true feelings about you for months, maybe even years. They've maintained a calm exterior while carrying these powerful emotions inside. The facade finally broke under the weight of these unspoken feelings. What makes this revelation so important is that this person rarely cries or shows vulnerability to anyone. For them to break down so completely signals something extraordinary about your connection. The divine realm needs you to know about this emotional moment because it reveals a truth that will change the course of both your lives. The real reason behind this person's emotional breakdown goes far beyond ordinary feelings. What they experienced wasn't simply emotion, it was a spiritual awakening about your connection. In that vulnerable moment, they suddenly recognized the soul bond that exists between you, a connection that spans multiple lifetimes. The realization overwhelmed them completely. This person and you share what spiritual guides call a soul resonance, a rare energetic alignment that happens only a few times in a soul's journey. Your energetic signatures are perfectly complementary, creating a unique harmonic when you're together. This is why you sometimes feel inexplicably drawn to them or sense their presence before they enter a room. For months, they've been experiencing vivid dreams about you, waking with emotions they couldn't explain. They've noticed synchronicities, seeing things that remind them of you, hearing your name in unexpected places, thinking of you seconds before you contact them. These experiences frightened them because they couldn't rationalize the intensity. This person tried desperately to suppress these feelings, convincing themselves they were imagining things. They worried about how others might judge these deep emotions. The pressure of holding back this spiritual recognition became too much, resulting in the emotional flood their family member witnessed. The divine timing of this revelation is significant. It happened precisely when your life path is approaching a critical juncture. Your spiritual guides orchestrated this emotional breakthrough now because decisions you make in the coming weeks will determine whether this soul connection fulfills its purpose. Your soul has been calling out to this person on an energetic level, even if you weren't consciously aware of it. Their tears were a response to finally hearing and acknowledging that call. You already know exactly who this person is. As you listen to this message, their face has appeared in your mind multiple times. Trust this intuitive recognition. It's your soul confirming the truth. But if you need further validation, look for these signs in your interactions with them. When you're physically near this person, you might notice unusual sensations, warmth spreading across your chest, tingling in your hands, or sudden goosebumps. Your energy fields naturally respond to each other, creating physical reactions that can't be explained logically. Pay attention to your dreams in recent months. This person has likely appeared in unusual scenarios or settings that feel meaningful, but don't make rational sense. These aren't random dreams. They're soul communications happening while your conscious mind rests. Animals and children respond differently when you're together. Dogs may become unusually calm, cats might pay special attention, and children often gravitate toward both of you. Pure beings naturally sense harmonious energy connections. Notice the strange coincidences that keep bringing you together, ending up at the same places without planning, thinking identical thoughts, or experiencing matching life events. These aren't coincidences but divine orchestrations, ensuring your paths continue to cross. The most telling sign is how time feels altered when you're together. Conversations that seem like minutes but last for hours, or a sense of having known them far longer than you actually have. This connection exists because your souls made an agreement before either of you came into this lifetime. Spiritual guides reveal that you share what's called a divine purpose bond, a soul contract to help each other fulfill important life missions. This person's emotional breakdown was actually a soul recognition moment, their spirit suddenly remembering this pre-birth agreement. The timing of this emotional revelation aligns precisely with spiritual energies currently activating on Earth. A rare alignment is opening doorways for soul connections to fully awaken. This cosmic timing explains why their emotions surfaced now after being suppressed for so long. Your connection serves multiple spiritual purposes. First, you're meant to help each other heal ancestral wounds that have affected both your family lines for generations. The family member who witnessed their tears plays an important role in this healing process. Second, together you carry complementary energies needed for important work in your community. One of you embodies water energy, emotional depth, and intuitive flow. The other carries fire energy, transformation, and inspired action. Together, these energies create powerful steam that drives positive change. Guardian angels have been working diligently to bring this connection to light at the perfect moment. They've been leaving signs, feathers in unusual places, repeated number sequences like 111 or 444, and songs that trigger meaningful memories for both of you. This connection transcends ordinary relationships. It doesn't fit neatly into categories like friendship or romance, because its purpose exists on the soul level first. Its earthly expression will take the form that best serves your shared spiritual mission. This revelation opens several possible paths forward, each with different energetic outcomes. The highest potential path involves both of you acknowledging this spiritual connection honestly. This creates what guides call an alignment acceleration, rapidly bringing both your lives into harmony with your soul purposes. Many who experience this report sudden positive changes, opportunities appearing from nowhere, health improvements, and a deep sense of being on the right path. However, if fear causes either of you to deny or avoid this connection, a different outcome emerges. The suppressed energy creates what spiritual teachers call resistance manifestation, bringing challenging situations that eventually force acknowledgement of what's being avoided. This path involves unnecessary struggle that could be prevented. The connection doesn't demand any specific relationship form. Some divine purpose bonds work best as deep friendships, others as business partnerships, and some as life partners. The form matters less than the honest acknowledgement of the energetic bond. Divine timing suggests developments will unfold quickly over the next 6 weeks. This period represents an open doorway for establishing the true nature of your connection. After this window, the energy shifts to a different phase requiring more effort to align. Spiritual guides show that when this connection is honored appropriately, it creates positive ripple effects benefiting at least 7 other people in your immediate circles. This powerful soul connection requires spiritual protection as it awakens fully. Not everyone will understand or support the energy between you. Some may even unconsciously try to interfere out of their own fears or misconceptions. Create energetic protection by visualizing a golden bubble of light surrounding both you and this person whenever you think of them. This simple practice prevents outside energies from disrupting your connection's natural development. The violet flame meditation provides essential clearing for this relationship. Close your eyes and imagine a violet flame starting at your feet, rising slowly through your body, burning away any fears, doubts, or past hurts related to deep connections. This spiritual fire purifies without harming, leaving only truth behind. When seeking guidance about next steps, use this simple but powerful prayer. Divine guides, illuminate the path that serves our highest connection. Show me clearly when to move forward and when to wait. I trust your perfect timing. Watch for these confirmation signs that you're following divine guidance. Unexpected blue butterflies appearing, finding small heart-shaped objects, and dreams featuring staircases or bridges. These symbols indicate guided movement in your connection. Trust your body's wisdom above all else. When thinking about potential actions regarding this person, notice whether your body relaxes or tenses. This physical response is your most reliable guidance system. Now that you understand the spiritual significance of this person's emotional moment, how should you respond? Divine guidance suggests a balanced approach that honors both the spiritual depth and human sensitivity of this situation. First, create space for authentic communication without pressure. Rather than directly mentioning their emotional breakdown, which might create embarrassment, instead share something genuine about your own experience of the connection. Simple statements like, "I've noticed there's something special about our connection that I can't quite explain." Open doors without overwhelming the other person. Pay careful attention to timing. Choose moments for meaningful conversation when you're both relaxed and there's no need to rush. Nature settings especially support soul-level communication. Near water or among trees provides ideal energetic conditions for truth to emerge. Balance emotional wisdom with practical boundaries. Even the most profound soul connections must function in the everyday world. Be clear about your needs while remaining open to the connection's unique expression. Forced expectations damage authentic development. Trust your intuition about when to move closer and when to give space. Soul connections breathe like living things. They need both connection and separation to develop properly. If you feel overwhelmed, stepping back briefly isn't rejection, but necessary integration time. Remember that this person is processing intense emotional and spiritual recognition. Their responses may seem contradictory at times, expressing closeness one day and distance the next. This isn't rejection, but rather their soul adjusting to awakened awareness. Above all, approach this connection with gentle curiosity rather than rigid expectations. The most beautiful expressions of soul bonds occur when both people feel completely free to be authentic. This divine revelation about your soul connection comes at a crucial moment in your spiritual journey. The energy gateway supporting this awakening remains fully open for only 21 more days. During this window, the vibrational support for honest acknowledgement of your connection is at its strongest. Taking action now creates momentum that will carry this connection through its initial sensitive development phase. Waiting too long means having to overcome additional resistance that isn't present in this current energy field. Your spiritual guides have worked tirelessly to bring this connection to light at precisely the right moment. They continue offering protection and guidance as this relationship fulfills its divine purpose. Their support surrounds you constantly during this important transition. Show your appreciation for this divine intervention by giving super thanks. This energy exchange helps maintain the clear channel of guidance you're receiving during this critical time. Your contribution of up to $20 strengthens the flow of spiritual insights that will continue supporting this soul connection's development. Trust that this revelation, though it may feel overwhelming, arrives with perfect divine timing. The tears shed about your connection were not an ending but a beautiful beginning. The start of conscious recognition of a bond your souls have always shared. Your guides leave you with this final assurance. When soul connections are honored with courage and authenticity, they become the greatest blessings of your human journey.